Good morning, everyone. And today, here I am discussing about the composition and nutritional value of the food. This is the first lecture of this course, food chemistry. So, first of all, what is the foods and why it is important, and where it is derived, and what is the major constituents in the food? What is the basic functions? So, first of all, the food uh, for every organism essential for life, and they have derived from plants and animals or any other single cell organisms, so that provides nutrient substance that people are eating, drinks, or order to maintain lives. So the important point of view, the food provides the energy for the all body functions and the new cells formations or for maintaining the other physiological functions, and any organisms taken by foods according to on the test of availability of the foods, availability of the food, taste of foods, body requirements. So समटाइम्स क्या होता है कि हमारे पास अवेलेबिलिटी है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग टू हम लोग चॉइस करते हैं फूड का। समटाइम्स में क्या है कि हमारा जो बॉडी का डिमांड क्या है उसके अकॉर्डिंग टू हम लोग करते हैं। और कभी कभी होता क्या है कि हमें हम लोग टेस्ट के लिए करते हैं, जैसे कि हमें कोई ऐसा टेस्ट चाहिए, हमें अच्छा लग रहा है, मीठा लग रहा है, खट्टा लग रहा है, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू टेस्ट भी। तो ओवरऑल the consumption of the food or food is taken by the any organisms depend upon taste, requirements, and availability. And the main functions of the foods is necessary for building materials, energy yielding materials, and protective materials. So some parts of the food, such like the polysaccharides, are not directly used for the productions of energy, but it is not कि हाँ इसका यूज नहीं है, इसका उपयोग नहीं है, या फिर इसका क्या बोल सकते हैं, ये किसी एक्टिविटी में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करता है। इसका रोल है इन द गैस्ट्रोइंटेस्टिनल ट्रैक्ट ड्यूरिंग द प्रोसेस ऑफ डाइजेशन। So it is also called dietary it is also like the dietary fibers. So many others major nutrients के अलावा, so many major nutrients, major uh, minor minor component originally present in raw materials, and they are the very essentials like the vitamins and minerals. So and sometimes most of the free amino acids and the other components, the very a small quantity present in the food, the impacts on the sensory properties of the food, such like a storage, sorry, such like the sensation, जैसे कि बहुत सारा ऐसा कंपाउंड जैसे विटामिन है, विटामिन ए है, दे हेल्प्स इन सेंसेशंस, आई मतलब इंक्रीजिंग द विजन ऑफ आई, और भी है बहुत सारा सेंसेशन, जैसे बहुत सारा मिनरल्स है जो काम करता है सेंसेशंस में। So many compounds, some other compounds added during process according to need, just like such as the preservatives, antioxidants, colors, flavoring, sweeteners, and emulsifying agents for improving the quality of the foods improving. Some other groups such like tocopherol, carotenoids, and ascorbic acid, thiocyanine, and several other non-nitrogenous proteinous compounds such as the endogenous muscle antioxidants. So sometimes if we have been storing the food for the long time for enhancing the shelf life by adding the preservation, but sometimes you have the adding the antioxidant for the purpose for reduction of the oxidations. Sometimes some people demanding या फिर हम बोल सकते हैं कि the demand of the food these colors is the more attractive, so you adding the colors for enhancing the colors, and the sometimes flowers and sometimes sweetness. So according to need, according to demands, and according to and the availability of the foods you during processing, you adding the some quantity of the minor food components or nutrients. So classifications, so overall the nutrients are the classified into major groups: the water, carbohydrate, fat, protein, minerals, and vitamins. So overall, the classified into two groups: the micronutrients and macronutrients. The macronutrients in these groups includes carbohydrate, fats, and the proteins and waters, and the micronutrients including these groups the major minerals and vitamins. Micronutrient or micronutrient nutrients are classified basis of the requirements, but the some other compounds present in the minor quantity non-nitrogenous compounds, colorant, flavor compound, functional additives, these have the significant effect on the quantity of the food products. So the some source of the foods and the nutrient composition, some source of the foods and the nutrient composition. Here, examples of the sources of the waters. These fruits are the major sources of the water. These food items are the major source of the carbohydrate, the protein, the soybeans. These meats are the source of the protein. The lipids, oils, chocolates are the lipid source. The mineral source, the vegetable, fruits, and meats and dairy products. And vitamins are the fish liver, meat, cereals, milks, vegetables are the vitamin source. So these are the examples of the food components sources where you can measure proportions of these nutrient compounds are present. So the comes on the main functions, so the necessary building materials such like the polysaccharide, proteins, and lipids as the acts as a building material of the different structure of the plants and the animal tissue. So these nutrients are the responsible for the tensile strength of the tissue and the shape forming and the create a necessary condition for providing the all metabolic process. So the overall sense that these necessary building materials are not only for the shapings and the tensile strength, but also they play a biological role in the organisms. So this main component of the constituents, the sum of the other constituents bound to the different cell structure and disturbing the stable for the tissue and the fluids in the minor quantity. So energy yielding materials, the carbohydrate, proteins, and the fats are the energy yielding materials, but the overall for the consumption of the human points of the view, the carbohydrate is the more efficient source of the energy. It is not the proteins and fats like more efficiently utilized for the purpose of the energy because the carbohydrate is easily digested and absorbed and utilized for the producing the energy. So, and the some other source of the carbohydrates like the starch and granules and the cereals are not much more produce energy because it's not digestly and absorbs. So, and the protein fats are the also are the source of the energy producing material, but not like the carbohydrates. Fats gives the more energy per grams units uh, as compared to carbohydrate protein, but it is not efficiently utilized or easily digested as compared to carbohydrate. So the better to use the for the energy purpose the carbohydrate use. The protective functions. The many of the minor compounds present foods are nutritionally essentials, such as vitamins and minerals as the main function, the protective functions. The other functions in the foods, such like uh, minerals and vitamins, utilized for the sensory properties of the food products. Such as the other compounds, the tocopherol, carotenoids, ascorbic acids, thioamines, and several other non-nitrogenous compounds, such as the endogenous muscle antioxidants, play essential role in the postmortem chain during the food. Some other compounds and during the storing and after the after the storage and the postmortem chains during the meats and the muscles, that time he has play a crucial role for the maintaining and the shelf life. And the some compounds and the minor components are unless or even harmful if present in some other compounds. And the water is a very important nutrient and present in the foods in the very less quantity to the much more 90% of the many fruits and the vegetables. And he has played the important crucial role for the metabolic activity, they are bound and they are bound to the food, some nutrients, and they are found in the free forms. So the contribution and maintenance and the conformation of the polymers, the waters play an important role, and they interact with other metabolic process, and the some important parts of the physiological process, they he play a crucial role. These are the examples of the some food items. They constitute the water percentage up to 86.8%. This is not fixed, sometimes the 90%. And here you see the milk content 86.8% water content, but here grains and cereals are the 15 and 12%. So here you see the cereals, grains, the less water compared to milk. So you have the storage facility according to the water availability in the food items. You have the less water contents. We have stored to long periods as compared to water content is more. And the next class I will discussing about the water content and water activity about what level you are affecting. So carbohydrate is widely distributed plants and animal tissue. It's found commonly in the form of the starch, glucose, fructose, and lactose. So the function, the main functions, the utilization of the energy. So it also serves as the carbon skeletons of the synthesis of the various compounds, and also provide the tissue fluids and perform the different biological functions. Some polysaccharides not partially utilized for the energy purpose. Then these are the examples of the food items that contain the carbohydrate percentage. Jaggery 94.95%, honey 79 80%, sago 87. Here you see the some fruits and vegetable mix the less content of the carbohydrate as compared to honey, sago, jaggery. So you choose according to demand of the nutrient of the foods. You need the carbohydrate. You select the food items, cane sugar, sago. You do not want to more carbohydrate. You choose the fresh waters, milks, nuts, and wild seeds. So depending on your requirements, you can choose the food items. What is your demand or body, or what is your choice? The next is the protein content. The protein content in the food is the present mainly as the form of the crude proteins, because you have the estimating the protein in the as the nitrogen content estimative. The nitrogen content for the protein in the protein about 60%. So the nitrogen content in their protein is 60%. The factor is 6.25. The factors, that means the 60% 100 by 16 is equal to 6.25. So you have to estimating the protein in the form of nitrogen to multiply factor 6.25 gives the nitrogen percentage. The nitrogen content in the protein in the various foods that depend upon the amino acid component of the protein content. So the sometimes free peptides, amino acid, and nucleic acids are present. So the non-protein nitrogen constituents up to 30%, 30% not more nitrogen content. So you have to calculating the protein at times not give the nitrogen quantity to overall protein. So multiplying the factor 6.25, because the some non-nitrogenous parts are also and nutrients are also present. The protein foods present in the two forms, either animal origin or vegetable origin. These are the examples of the protein source. The lipids. Lipids are the naturally occurring compounds, substance. They are insoluble in water, soluble in organic solvents. Their source is the plants or animal. This classifies into lipids, compound lipid, simple lipid, compound lipid, and dry lipid. The functions, the main function is the source of energy. They provide the also essential fatty acids, the source of the fat soluble vitamins, and it is also serves as insulating subcutaneous tissues, and also parts of the vital organs. It provides the material for synthesis of cholesterol and other steroid hormones. It is also constituent part of the lipoprotein and glycoprotein for essential maintaining the cellular integrity, and also essential for maintaining the good health. These are the examples of the fats sources that contain the percentage of the fat. Here you see the butter 85% lipids, but in the rice is 2% and the lean fish is 1%. So This is the important source. Protein, so less quantity of the lipid. These are the source of the fatty acids, and the fatty acids are classified into two groups: saturated and unsaturated. Saturated, here not a double bond present. Here the double bonds are present. Double bond either 1, 2 or 3. अगर एक होगा तो उसको मोनो अनसेचुरेटेड, एंड दो होगा तो पॉली अनसेचुरेटेड, एंड फूफा 3 more than 2 is a highly unsaturated fatty acid. So the poly or HUFA considered sometimes same groups or the different groups. So depend upon the presence of the double bonds, they are classified into monounsaturated, polyunsaturated or highly unsaturated fatty acids. And these are the examples and the source of the saturated and unsaturated fatty acids. So the minerals they require the body the very essentials and small amounts. It is important parts of the important parts and the parts of the body for the basic growth and structure. So about 25 minerals are essential for the life present in the body. They are classified into two groups: major minerals and the trace elements. The major elements in the calcium, phosphorus, calcium, sodium, potassium, chlorides, and the trace minerals. The minor minerals sometimes classified: iodine, zinc, selenium, chromium, and copper. The source of the minerals: egg, meats, milk, nuts, vegetables. They are the major source. Milk is also major source of the minerals such like the calcium and the phosphorus. And the mineral, there are 60 minerals for the human body need in order to maintain the function properly. And the some important functions such like the formation of the teeth, hemoglobin, bones, thyroid hormone, component of the hair, nails, and cell integrity. And the mineral content of the edible portions of the fish. So many important minerals like calcium, phosphorus, iron, and copper are present in the fish, and also seeds of the iodine. Most of the shellfish are the especially rich of the calcium, magnesium, copper, zinc, and iodine. The vitamins. Vitamins, the similar like of the mineral, require the very less quantity, but they are very important. He has uh, provides so many vital functions and also supporting and helps the utilization of the major nutrients to our body. So they are essential for the health, and they are classified in the two groups depending upon the solubility. The one is the water soluble, one is the fat soluble. The water soluble example the vitamin B and C, and the fat soluble vitamin A, D, E, K. The functions the most of the B enzymes vitamin B are the essential component of the specific coenzymes. They participate in the energy metabolism and the specialized activities. So vitamin regulates the body process such energy protection. So during the energy production, they are act as the activators for activating and regulating the enzyme activity, and also helps in the blood clotting, calcium balance. Vitamins help in maintaining that organ and tissue healthy. So, the source. What is the source of the vitamins? Vitamins are found in the fruits, vegetables, grains, legumes, meats, fish, and the dairy products. So, the micronutrients, the vitamin and minerals are essentials, but required very less quantity. They are participating directly or indirectly in the other metabolic activity. And the source fish as a source of the vitamin, the vitamin A, D is source fish, and the reported 30,000 international IU, that means the 30,000 international unit per gram, and vitamin D 2,50,000 international unit per gram. The liver has been found in the some cases. The vitamin A, D is a rich source, fish liver oil, richest source. The fish oil, liver oil is the used for the so many medical purpose, medicinal purpose, and factor affecting the composition of the food. So many factors that affects the composition of the food, and such like the different component of food raw material depend upon the species. What is the species? What is the variety of the species? And also affect on the age and harvestings of the plants. This is you have harvestings that depend the nutrient constants and other minor and major nutrients on the feeding conditions. What is the feeding condition and what is the age of farm animals, seasons, and what is the condition, environmental condition where uh, the food item survives. Examples in the fish, the freshwater and marine water, they different the nutrient composition because their environmental condition is different. The salty water marines and the freshwater, there is not salt present. Processed foods and the processed foods that depend upon the processing, whatever processing methods, how to proceed, that depends, and the nutrient quality and what is the storage facility, they also affect the nutrient compositions. So during processing, we have to cooking, sometimes you have washing, sometimes you have thawing, sometimes we have evaporation, sublimations, they all the processing methods that affect the nutrient compositions. We have sometimes we have the heating at the high temperatures, they affect and deteriorate, they affect and damage the nutrient contents, leaching. So, so processing methods, the very important aspects of the nutrients compositions point of the view. The enzymatic activity. Sometimes the enzymatic activity also produce the harmful compound they affect. So sometimes some other compounds produced during storing that affect the quality of the nutrient. The loss of nutrient and deterioration by fly and mats and beetles affects the composition of the food. So you have the considering and kept in mind during processing what is the process you adapted, what is the process during the processing that affect the nutrient constituents. During a storage, we have not restored the proper place, we have not providing the proper facility of the storing facility, they also affect the nutrient constituents and nutrient quality. So, keeping on mind for shaping the nutrient quality and nutrient quantity, if you store or save properly. So, okay, we have any questions you can ask.